Hello everybody, this is Bernard again. I'm getting ready to roll with my blades, man. I got my socks, and I have my gill hippins. I got the small ones, and I have the large ones, the gill hippins, and I have my socks. I'm gonna be standing about 8 and 9 feet back, and I may come up some, when they start slapping the board. I may have to come up and then I go back a little bit, you know what I mean? So I'm getting ready to sling my blades. And this is called the no spin. I've been working on my no spin, and I got a lot better with it. And I really like it too, the no spin blade. So let me get ready to sling them. Show them what you're working with. Show them what you're working with. Yeah, I done get better with that no spin. You see what I'm saying? You ain't about to be running from this no spin. See, if everybody stopped lying so bad, everybody stopped being picked on so bad. You got to stop lying. See, you simply got to stop lying, and people will stop picking on you. Just tell it like it is. Tell the truth, and people will stop picking on you if you stop lying. Let me roll my blades. This is called a no spin, and I'm rolling with the Gibbons right now. I'm 9 feet back. Show them what you're working with. Show them what you're working with. Confirmation could mean the end of guaranteed insurance coverage for people with pre-existing conditions. Show them what you're working with. I'm rolling with that no spin, man. I'm rolling with it. I'm 9 feet back too. I would do that, but I don't have that kind of camera where you can adjust it. Because if I take it back there, you won't even see these blades. So I just got them up here. Just take my word for it. That's why I'm about 9 feet back, slinging them.
That so disrespects and dishonors the work of Justice Ginsburg's life than undoing the seminal decision in the court.
Show them what you're working with.
That made it clear.
Show them what you're working with.
Has the right to make decisions about her own body. Harris echoed Biden's attacks on President Trump for disregarding Justice Ginsburg. I love that no spin, man. They ain't about to run fast as these knives, you know what I mean? They're pushing forward the confirmation process with the election underway and calling it part of an obsessive effort to overturn the Affordable Care Act driven by a blind rage.
Show them what you do.
We're in the middle of an election, but President Trump and his party don't care. They just want to jam this nomination through. It's called raw power. It all starts as a preview to what we could see from Harris as she's pulled from the campaign trail to question.
I'm going to try to keep it under 7 minutes and go through all the rest of them.
Recommendations before the full vote. Tonight, Harris said she would be part of that process. She said she hasn't made a decision one way or the other on whether she would meet Harris, but she expects that will happen. A vice presidential candidate is both a senator and a member of the committee. And remember, she also raised her profile considerably during the questioning of the president's last Supreme Court nominee, Justice Brett Kavanaugh. Martha?
Jackie, thank you very much. Jackie Heinrich, behind us here in Cleveland, Ohio. So my next guest is a former law clerk to Justice Neil Gorsuch, who now works to confirm President Trump's judicial nominees as president of the Article.
Show them what you're working with.
Mike Davis joins me. Mike, good to see you tonight. Thanks for being here.
Show them what you're working with.
Thank you for having me.
So what's your response to Jackson's report?
I'm finna put my baby gills on them.
She says that she
These the big boys. I'm getting ready to put my baby gills on them now.
and be part of this process. What do you say?
I welcome it. She is a United States Senator. She's still a senator. She's had attendance problems the entire time that she's been.
I'm gonna have to start like 6 feet with the baby gills, and then I have to start working my way back until I get to 9 feet. I'm not going no further than 9, in the smaller part. So these are the baby gills. See, I'm getting ready. I'm starting at 6 feet, and then I'll let you know when I go backwards how far I'm throwing them from.
8 seconds of the first hearing before Michael Avenatti brought the serial gang rape allegations against Justice Kavanaugh. She
enough power.
Judge Kavanaugh was fired with some lawyer in New Jersey
Alright.
regarding
That's the baby Gibbs.
she has
6 feet back. Still at 6 feet.
federal judge for being part of the Knights of Columbus, the men's Catholic men's charitable organization. The more we can get Kamala Harris involved with this confirmation hearing, the better it is for us.
Yeah, she suggested that that was a problem because it's an
Okay, I'm going to inch back about
organization.
7 feet.
The Knights of Columbus.
I'm going to go back about 7.
Much of the argument that's being made on ACA, I spoke with Senator Chris Coons earlier tonight. He said that the president made it clear that he would not choose a judge who would
God damn, they go better at 7, don't they?
the overturning of the ACA.
I was up close with 6, but at 7 looked like they want to roll with 7, huh?
Your understanding, I was
All right.
my understanding that they did not discuss any
Still going to stand at 7 feet.
what Judge
Back.
Barrett met
Slinging a no spin. And this is how you hold a no spin blade. You hold it like that. You throw a no spin, and you just throw it and let your finger slide off. Let it just slide off the top of the blade. And sometimes you have to crunch it like that to kind of control it, but you still want it to slide. And then make it go flat sometimes. You have to go back and forth, make it flat. All depends on how the knives are hitting. Sometimes you do it like that and make it slide, or you do like that straight and make it slide. And that's what you call a no spin. And you roll with them like that.
All right, Mike, we're out of time. We're going to leave it there, but we'll talk again soon. Thank you very much. Good to have you here tonight. More of the story coming up next.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, God damn, I'm damn near bleed.
And non-24 can make me show up too early,
Oh.
or make me feel like I'm not really there. I'm your dog.
You gotta be careful too when you're slinging them. You gotta be careful because they'll come back on you and they'll stab the living doggone dog out of you.
Are you going to heaven?
You gotta be careful.
You can
But I'm loco.
heaven or not. .net. Why should you switch to Pure Talk?
That's 7 feet.
It's the same network as the larger providers.
Oh, let's roll with them.
With plans starting at $20 a month,
Oh, let's roll with them.
text, and 2 gigs of data.
Oh, let's roll.
The average family saves over $70 a month by switching to Pure Talk. And remember, you'll get the same number of bars because it's on the same network as the
It get good till you want to keep rolling.
50 and save Pure TV to save 50% off your first month. Pure Talk. Simply smarter wireless.
Ready?
Oh, let's roll with them.
His name is Stephen Wright. It's Stephen with a PH.
I'm gonna grab them again. I'm gonna hit them. I'm gonna grab my socks.
Where are my keys? My glasses? Wait, how are you doing?
Go one more time with the baby Gibbs, and then I'm gonna grab the socks.
To improve memory, concentration, and focus. It improves verbal learning and short-term memory by 44%. So get your Einstein on.
I'm at 8 feet with the baby Gibbs. 8 feet with the baby Gibbs.
People across
Oh, let's roll.
trust Nutrisystem because we deliver
Oh, let's roll.
made healthier right to your door.
Oh, let's roll.
A month of meals plus a week of probiotic shakes free. Order now and get
Let's do that again. That felt so good. It just felt so good. Let me roll with them again. I'm gonna be rolling at 8 feet with these baby Gibbs. I'm gonna roll with them 8 feet with these the baby Gibbs. I'm gonna be back there throwing them from 8 feet with the baby Gibbs.
And it is amazing. You have to try it. Oh, it doesn't feel like a memory foam. This feels amazing, right? What is it?
Oh, let's roll.
It's called Purple, and it's a
Oh, let's roll.
comfort technology. Meticulous
Oh, let's roll.
cradle and support the human body. Cool.
Got to get this one that fell out and throw it back.
Fill it when you buy a Purple mattress at purple.com/TV.
Oh, let's roll. All right, I'm gonna grab my socks.
on your terms. Hard work, get glory.
Hey, wait a minute. Before I do that, I'm gonna go back 9 feet and sling the baby Gibbs. I'm gonna go back 9 feet and sling the baby Gibbs.
Interactive personal training. Only at NordicTrack.com.
Bill Swift here for FlexPay.
Oh, let's roll.
Hey, right out of the toe.
Oh, let's roll.
It clings to the surface.
Oh, let's roll. Come on, man. Shit.
And fills gaps and holes. Flex space drives
Need
to
it.
a strong, flexible
It won't stick in. I gotta make them stick in.
Use it to help prevent flood damage. Stop rodents from getting in your home, or even crashing house.
Oh, don't want to do that, man.
Seal family of products.
Oh.
Sealproducts.com.
It's a 13-hour flight. That's
Phew.
right.
I got to get a better throw than that with the baby gears. Let me go again. I'm at 9 feet with the baby gears.
And you have taken swim over? You two are all set. Have a great flight. We'll see ya.
Don't cut me.
Nah, they're getting so smart.
Choose the app that fits your investing style.
That is the story of Monday, September 28th, 2020. We'll see back here.
Okay, I'm finna grab these socks now.
Co-anchor the run-up to
Grab the socks.
starting at 6
I'm gonna start at 6 feet with the socks.
Home with Chris Wallace. Interviewing the president. We'll see you tomorrow night. Have a great night.
These are the socks. They're like 10-inch blades. The big boy Gibbs are like they are 11 and 5/8, and the baby socks are like 7.5 inches. And these are 10 inches socks here, and the baby Gibbs are 7.5, if I wanted to say inches. All right, no spin throw. I'm gonna start at 7 feet with the socks.
On the Supreme Court, and she left went to a top law firm practice there, then rejoined her alma mater as a law professor. 3 years ago, Barrett
Roll
was
with
the United States Senate and became an appellate court judge, which is still.
it. Roll with them.
While doing all of this, Barrett had
I'll roll with
her husband Jesse, and then adopted 2 more from Haiti. One of them has special needs. Their youngest child.
That no spin is a bad one. You shut your mouth.
So on any level, Amy Coney Barrett is a remarkable person, an unusual person, maybe the most impressive person to receive a Supreme Court nomination in memory. Here she is with her family at the announcement on Saturday.
If confirmed, I would not
Roll with them.
for the sake of those in my own service,
Roll with them.
and certainly not for my own sake.
Roll with them.
I would assume this role to serve you. I would discharge the judicial oath
Roll it with the socks.
to administer
No
justice
spin.
without respect to person,
Roll it with the socks. No spin.
equal rights to the poor and rich, and faithfully and impartially discharge my duties under the United States Constitution.
Okay, so you can kind of see the problem for Democrats. How would you derail the nomination?
Okay, I'm gonna start at 8 feet. Throwing a no spin with the socks.
Just went through Senate confirmation, now it's sitting as a judge, and on top of it all has 7 kids and seems well adjusted and normal.
Roll with them.
It drives the left completely insane.
Roll with them.
Looks like a happy person. For opponents,
Roll with them.
well, they're miserable. That's where their politics come from. So even though on some level Democrats
Yeah,
understand rationally
that no spin is a bad. You know what I mean?
family for religious faith, they can help themselves. So they're doing it. Amy
Need to
Coney
get
Barrett represents
Need to
everything
get you some.
country. Therefore, they despise her. Watch MSNBC's legal analyst denounce her as a fake Christian.
It is not Catholic. It is not devout to turn away thy neighbor. It is not devout.
I'm going down with 9 feet. I'm standing back 9 feet. Like I said, I would show you, but I don't have that kind of camera work and all that kind of stuff and blah, blah, this, that, and another, and peanut butter, because the knives will fade out. You just have to take my word for it. I'm going back to 9 feet, and I'm going to sling these socks. No spin throw.
The death penalty. But she has not written, and here's the elephant in the room. She has not written that a good Catholic judge should recuse themselves on issues involving abortion or a woman's right to choose.
Roll with
What we're left with is a hypocrite.
Oh, I'm bleeding.
Just in case you're calling it home.
Roll with them.
Barrett doesn't seem sufficiently enthusiastic about Obamacare, therefore she's not a real Christian, such as the theological
Oh, I'm bleeding.
Others, of course, see Barrett as far sincere a Christian.
I'm working, boy.
Watch the unhappiest
Hey, put some work on you.
a guy pushing 70, shuffling toward the end of life with no clue what happens next. Attack Amy Coney Barrett as mentally ill for daring to believe in more than shopping and vacation. Why?
But apparently the pick is going to be this only
religion.
Roll with it.
Amy Comey Barrett, Catholic, really Catholic. I mean, really Catholic.
Okay, let me finish up with the big boys.
So what this is
The big Gil Hibbins.
already is abortion.
I shouldn't be spreading this name. That's free advertisement, ain't it? They ain't giving me no money. He paying everybody else. He ain't giving me no money. Let me roll with the big Gils, man. And I'm gonna start them at 9. And then if it slap the board, I'm gonna come up a little bit and let you know how many feet I'm up. But I'm gonna start at 9 with the big boys. The Gil Hibbins, I'm gonna start at 9.
Roe versus Wade makes sense as an actual Supreme Court decision? And if it does, what's that within the Constitution that should guarantee a close viability of abortion? You can find it. Maybe you can tell us where it's been hiding.
Oh, show them what you're working
Why
with.
have that debate? So the attack
Oh, show them what you're working with.
family. The abortion industry lobby group narrow that Barrett
I can't go back no further with this.
both refers to women as
9 is pretty much
believes that husbands are
in a tight doggone department, you know.
Amy Barrett's life. Self-corrected. But then several other outlets, places like Politico and The Guardian, suggested that Barrett belongs to a
Oh, show them what you're working with.
they cited the usual partisan operatives
Oh, show them what you're working with.
exist to give weight to big stories like that. None of them know the first thing about religion, and they're betting huge Ohio.
Boy, these big boys are bad, boy.
Of a mainstream Christian group called People
Big boys are bad.
Charismatic Renewal Movement that started in the 70s. There are tens of millions of charismatic Christians around the world. So this is not a fringe sect. In fact, some members
Oh, I bleed.
out when they indicate
Oh, show them what you're working with.
appointed one of them auxiliary bishop of Portland, Oregon. Probably not a right winger. But they didn't take
Okay, got to come up to about 8,
attack
7.5, 8 feet.
appointed.
Start over and get my feel back.
Because at its core,
I got to get my feel back.
to the left, because it
Okay.
acknowledges an authority
I came up about a 7.5 to get my feel back. And then I'm going to inch it back. I'm going to do it one more time to get the feel back, and then I'm going to go back again a little bit, and I'll let you know. I'm going to be about like 7 and 7.5 feet to get my feel back.
was that Barrett's dogma might be more powerful and enduring than the Democratic Party's dogma. The very idea of that.
You got to get your feel back. When you start slapping that board, you got to get your feel back.
Slowest person ever to serve in the Senate.
You have to come up closer so you can get your feel back. Now I'm going to go back about 8 feet, 8.5 feet. Let's say 8 feet. 8 feet.
Very closely held views that will impact a woman's right to choose. The issue is whether or not her closely held views on issues
Show them what you're working with.
like Care Act, such as abortion rights,
Okay, I'm going to step it back to 9 feet.
her ability
I'm going back to 9 feet.
to fair
9 feet.
objective justice.
Closely held views. Remember that phrase. That's their new euphemism for Christianity. They don't even want to.
Show them what you're working with.
On Saturday, a guy called
Show them what you're working with.
Penny is the best-selling author and a very famous author, anti-racist,
I'm at 9 feet slinging.
attacked Tony Barrett.
Like I said, you go back and forth. You know, when you start slapping it, come on up and get that feel back, and then you go back,
He wrote, quote,
inching back.
"Some white colonizers adopt
Once again, how you hold your no spin throw, you hold it on that flat part
superior ways of white
of the blade. You see that smooth part?
pictures of denial.
And you hold your fingers like that,
Parents of these children
and you throwing it like this. First start, you know, when you first begin it,
exactly what that
you know, get you some wood or something, a tree, whatever, truck or something like that, or whatever, and throw it at the ground. Or you just hit the bare ground and throw it like that with the bare ground. You start throwing it like that with the bare ground, at the bare ground. You start throwing it down like that at the bare ground with your fingers like that. And find the balance point of the knife first. You got a balance point. See here? How that knife balanced on my finger? And that's where you want to kind of like have that finger right there at that balance point, and then you start throwing it down, sliding it, and let your fingers slide off of it at the ground first, and then you gradually, you know, get you a target, and you can lift it up or whatever, and do it that way. But that's how you start. That's how you start throwing your no spin throw, where the blade will not rotate around. You know, it would not rotate around. Okay, I'm back at 9 feet. I hope I can get it, you know, because I've been talking and, you know, I may have to come up again, but I'm going back to 9 and see if I can sling these at 9 feet again.
How do we get it? In a healthy country, The fact that the Barretts adopted
Here we go.
children from this hemisphere's poorest nation, in addition,
Show them what you're working with.
would be seen as heroic because it is.
Show them what you're working
On the modern left, though, it's viewed as dangerous. To a party that's war with nature, motherhood.
with. Yeah, I'm at 9 feet now.
Listen to
I'm going to close this out. I'm going to sling it one more time, and I'm going to close it out.
Second child, Victoria. She just learned that day she was pregnant. When the adoption